Okay, here's my attempt at crafting an authentic "Am I the asshole?" story based on your prompt. My name is Alina Davies, and I'm 43, living in Columbus, Ohio. I have two kids, Anya, who's 17, and Noah, who's 14. Noah's not biologically mine. His mom, God rest her soul, passed away a few years ago, and I've been his guardian ever since. It's been an adjustment, to say the least. Anya and Noah are like oil and water sometimes, and it's my job to keep the peace. Noah's a sweet kid, really. He's got his quirks, sure, but he's been through so much. Losing his mom, it changed him. He's not exactly antisocial, but he really values his personal space. If he gets overwhelmed or upset, he just kind of shuts down. It's like he retreats into himself, and it's hard to reach him. Anya, on the other hand, is a social butterfly. Always got friends over, always on the phone. Which is fine, most of the time. But sometimes, she forgets that Noah isn't exactly thrilled with having a gaggle of loud teenagers invading his space. This weekend, Anya asked if she could have a sleepover with 4 of her friends. I said yes, no problem. But I also gave her 2 very simple rules. 1, no going into Noah's room. Her friends can get a little overwhelming, and they tend to crowd him. I just didn't want him to feel trapped or uncomfortable in his own home. 2, keep the noise down after 11 p.m. Basic stuff, right? I mean, we all have to live here. Honestly, I didn't think I needed to babysit them. They're practically adults. But something in my gut told me to check on them. Around 10 p.m., I went upstairs, and what I saw made my blood run cold. They were all in Noah's room. It looked like they'd been there for a while. 2 of them were sitting on his bed, giggling about something. One of them was flipping through his sketchbook, and another was messing with his collection of vintage Star Wars figurines, stuff that he cherishes, and Noah. He was just sitting there, frozen. Tears were welling up in his eyes, but he didn't say a word. I tried to talk to him, but he just stared straight ahead like he wasn't even there. My heart just broke for him. I snapped. I told the girls to get out of Noah's room right now. And then I told them I was calling their parents and sending them home. Anya was furious. She said I was overreacting, that they were just having fun. I told her that I gave them 2 simple rules and they couldn't even manage that. That's when I called their parents. I felt bad doing it, but I was so angry. When the last parent drove away, Anya blew up at me, saying I'd humiliated her in front of her friends. I told her to go to her room and that we'd talk about it in the morning. I went to Noah. I sat with him for a while, trying to get him to talk to me. He eventually mumbled that he just wanted to be alone, so I left him to it. Then I went back to Anya's room, but she wouldn't even look at me. She just turned her back and pretended to be asleep. Now it's late, and both of them are supposedly asleep. I'm sitting here, replaying the whole thing in my head, wondering if I did the right thing. Maybe I overreacted. Maybe I should have just told them to leave Noah alone and let the sleepover continue. But seeing him like that, so small and vulnerable, I just couldn't let it go. But now Anya is furious. She probably thinks I ruined her night, and maybe I did. Did I embarrass her too much? Should I have handled it differently? Maybe I am the asshole for not just letting teenagers be teenagers and blowing things out of proportion. I honestly don't know anymore.